Hi, this is Brandon from Talk Tech, back here again with another video. Alright, so today I'm going to be covering how to install the Spotify client in a Linux distribution. Now, this particular tutorial will be mostly applicable to Debian and Ubuntu-based distributions. Now, we're going to be installing it very similarly to the way I installed Google Chrome in my previous video. And keep in mind that this is not, I'm using Linux Mint here, but this is not specific to just Linux Mint. This will apply to any Debian or Ubuntu based distribution. We're going to do it the same way though. We're going to actually set up the repository and actually pull the install directly from that repository. We want to do that again because we want the most up-to-date software. Pretty simple process, so don't be intimidated by it. I know looking at some of these Linux commands, it can be pretty intimidating, but I'll explain as much as I can along the way without also overburdening you with some complex explanation of things. Now, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do is do our Control-Alt-T since we're in an Ubuntu-based distribution to bring up our terminal. And the next thing that we want to do is do a sudo apt update, our good old friend. Put in your password. Let it do its thing. All right, perfect. Now I did go ahead and put these commands in a text editor just to make it a little bit easier. We're going to be using that curl command to go ahead and actually pull it directly from the Spotify website. We'll be actually pulling their public key and adding their public key with this command. Again, we're using the pipe command. We're using this pipe here to go ahead, and this will be the first command run, and then the output of this command will be input into this command and allow it to be executed. An apt key add is how it's actually adding this public key so that we can go ahead and utilize this repository. And remember, when you want to paste into the terminal, you just do Control-Shift-V. All right, we got an OK. That is perfect. One thing you'll want to keep in mind is that not all distributions have curl installed by default. So if you do need to install, you've already done your updates, so sudo apt install curl, and then it will do it. So it looks like with my particular distribution, I don't have the most up-to-date version, so it's installing the most recent version of curl. So it's the same exact process that you'll follow. Now, the next command that we want to go ahead and run is very similar to the command we ran last time with the Google Chrome install video. We're going to do an echo, which again is just to repeat what it is that the text that's listed there. We're going to go ahead and take that output, and then that's going to be taken by the T command, which takes standard output and then takes standard input and takes it to standard output and writes it to standard output. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to take that information right there, and it's going to go ahead and write it into that particular file right there, and then we're going to go ahead and hit enter. All right, perfect. And now we're going to actually do this a little bit differently than you've seen me do things in the past. We're going to do sudo apt update so we can actually get that Spotify repository updated. But we're going to run two commands at the same time using the double and symbol, and then sudo apt install Spotify client. All right, so again here we're going to be doing, it's going to actually run the sudo apt update first, and then it will go ahead and run the sudo apt install Spotify client second. This is very similar to like a way a script would run, just a little bit differently. We're just running multiple commands versus putting a script together. So let's go ahead and hit the enter button and let it do its thing. You could always do the -Y to go ahead and accept that prior to actually starting the install. All right, perfect. We've got it installed here, so let's go ahead and search it. And there is our Spotify client. All right, so we've got that all set. Pretty simple. We did that in actually just about 5 minutes, so shouldn't take too much of your time. If you like the content, that I'm making here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you liked about it down in the comments. If you did not like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs down, and then also tell me what you didn't like in the comments. Feel free to also stop by and say hi in the comments, or leave any type of feedback that you have down in the comments. I really would like to thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day.